All your worries will be resolved by me. Jesus promised to lift your burdens, me children. I know that in your hearts, there are many worries that burden you. Each day, you face challenges in your lives that seem too heavy to carry, whether it's the troubles in your homes, the pain in your bodies, the uncertainty about your future, or the struggles in your relationships. I see these things. I know the weight you bear, but I say to you today, come to me, for you do not have to carry these burdens alone. I am here to walk with you, to ease your pain, to lift the weight from your shoulders. In this world, it may seem as though your struggles are endless, but in my love, you will find rest. Let go of your fears, my beloved children. Lay your worries before me, and trust that I will carry them for you. For my heart is filled with compassion for you, and I will always be by your side. Come, find peace in me, for all your troubles will be resolved by my grace. 1. Opening introduction to comfort and trust. My children, I see your struggles, your burdens, and your heartaches. You may feel lost or weighed down by your troubles. Acknowledge the reality of human suffering and the heaviness it can bring to life. 1. Opening introduction to comfort and trust. My children, I see your struggles, your burdens, and your heartaches. You may feel lost or weighed down by your troubles. Acknowledge the reality of human suffering and the weight it brings to life. Do not carry this alone, for I am with you, and I will bring you relief. 2. God's love and presence. A reminder of God's constant presence. The Father is always by your side, and you are never alone in your struggles. Highlight the promise that God is always present, even in moments of despair or loneliness. Remember, you are never left to face these burdens alone. 3. Jesus' promise to relieve suffering. All your troubles will be resolved by me. Bring your worries, your burdens, and your suffering to me, for I am here to lighten your load. Reassure the faithful that Jesus will provide relief, offering peace and guidance to navigate life's difficulties. As you bring each concern to me, know that I hear, and I am working on your behalf. 4. The strength found in faith. Encouragement to lean on faith. When your burdens feel overwhelming, lean on your faith in me and the Father. It is through faith that you will find the strength to persevere. Describe how faith can serve as a source of resilience during times of adversity. Faith is your anchor in life's storms, your light in darkness. 5. How to surrender troubles to Jesus. Guidance on letting go and trusting. Explain the importance of surrendering one's worries to Jesus. Release the need to control every outcome, and trust that I will guide you. Discuss how true peace comes from letting go and allowing Jesus to lead the way. Place your troubles in my hands and have faith that I am working for your good. 6. Assurance of divine timing. Patience in God's perfect timing. Trust that relief and solutions will come in the Father's timing, which is always perfect. Describe how, while answers may not be immediate, Jesus and the Father are at work to bring peace and relief at the right moment. Rest in knowing that the Father's timing is flawless. 7. Closing words of comfort. Blessing of peace and hope. As you lay down your troubles, may you find peace and strength renewed. My love for you is boundless, and with a blessing of peace, encouraging the faithful to continue seeking Jesus for guidance and reassurance. With each new day, know that I am with you, and all will be well. 2. Jesus' promise of relief and peace. Bring all your troubles to me. Each concern, each fear, each heartache. Emphasize that no burden is too small or too large for him. 1. Introduction to relief and peace. The invitation to bring all troubles to me. My beloved children, come to me with everything that burdens you, no matter how small or overwhelming it may seem. Open by acknowledging the difficulties and fears that people often face. There is no weight too heavy, no pain too deep, that I cannot help you carry. 2. Jesus' promise of relief and peace. Encouragement to bring fears and worries to me. Bring all your troubles to me. Each concern, each fear, each heartache. Emphasize that Jesus is a compassionate guide who can bring relief. Regardless of the nature or magnitude of one's burdens, I know the cares of your heart, and I am here to ease the burden. 3. Assurance of divine support. You are not alone. The Father is always with you. Know that the Father and I are always beside you. You are never alone in your trials. Reinforce that Jesus and God the Father are constant companions in life's difficulties. When you feel isolated or forgotten, remember that we walk beside you, ready to bring comfort and peace. 4. The process of surrendering burden shall, to give your burdens to Jesus. Explain that surrendering to Jesus means letting go of control. Place your worries in my hands, and trust that I will bring peace. Describe the sense of liberation that comes from releasing one's struggles to Jesus. True peace comes when you trust me to carry what you cannot bear. 5. Jesus' assurance of answered prayers, confidence in my listening ear and response. I hear every prayer, every cry of your heart, and I respond in love. Explain that Jesus listens intently to all who come to him, and that no prayer goes unheard. Although answers may not come immediately, I am always working for your good. 6. Encouragement to find rest in faith. Embrace the peace that faith provides. Let your faith be your source of strength, helping you to rest even in moments of uncertainty. Illustrate how faith provides an inner calm, a sense of trust even when outcomes are unclear. Your faith in me and the Father is the foundation that will not waver, even in life storms. 7. Closing promise and blessing. A final blessing of peace and freedom with each step you take. I am with you, guiding and relieving your burdens. Reassure the faithful that Jesus will continue to walk with them through all challenges, bringing peace and solace. My love is steadfast, and my promise to lighten your burdens remains true always. 3. The path to letting go. How to let go and trust. Discuss the act of surrendering worries. Place your faith in me as you lay down your worries. Explain the need for patience and willingness to let him take control. 1. Introduction to letting go. Invitation to release burdens. My beloved children, you often carry heavy worries and burdens that weigh upon your hearts. Explain the importance of letting go and trusting fully. I invite you to lay down those worries and allow my presence to bring you peace. 2. Emphasis on faith in Jesus. Encouragement to trust fully in me. Place your faith in me as you lay down your worries. I am here to guide you through every difficulty. Highlight that complete trust brings relief and strength. When you trust in me, you will find the strength to release fear. 3. The process of surrendering. Steps to letting go and finding peace. Describe the act of letting go as a step-by-step process. Begin by bringing each worry before me in prayer. Explain that surrendering each burden, one by one, creates space for divine peace. 4. Patience and willingness to trust. Encouragement to be patient and willing to trust. Trust is built slowly, but know that I am always with you as you learn to release your control. Discuss the need for patience in the process of letting go and trusting fully in God's plan. Be willing to let go, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. 5. Assurance of God's presence. Assurance that God the Father is always present. My children, know that the Father and I are always with you. You are never alone. Remind them that their burdens are seen, heard, and understood. The Father's love and my love will never leave you, even in your greatest challenges. 6. Conclusion. A final call to surrender. Encouraged to fully surrender all worries. Trust in me as you surrender each worry, each fear. I promise you peace in return. Close with the final assurance that letting go leads to divine peace and strength. When you release your burdens to me, you will experience the true relief that only I can provide. 4. Jesus' compassion. The depth of his love and understanding. My children, I am here not only to guide, but to share in your sorrows and lift your spirits. Emphasize his empathy and compassion for each individual. 1. Introduction to Jesus' compassion. Understanding Jesus' presence and compassion. My beloved children, know that I am with you, not only as a guide, but as one who feels your pain deeply. Emphasize that Jesus is here to walk with his followers through every joy and sorrow. My love for each of you is immense, and I see every moment of struggle. 2. Empathy and sharing in sorrows. Jesus feels every sorrow with his followers. My children, I do not stand apart from your pain. I am here to bear it with you. Jesus' compassion means he understands every struggle intimately and is present during every hardship. There is no sorrow too deep for me to feel alongside you. 3. Jesus' promise of relief. Assurance of his unwavering support. Bring all your pain and sorrow to me, for I am here to provide relief and comfort. Jesus reassures that every burden placed upon him will lead to peace and relief. When you entrust your heartaches to me, you allow my love to fill the gaps. 4. Jesus' compassion in daily life. Encouragement to seek his compassion daily. My children, in every moment of sorrow or uncertainty, reach out to me. My compassion is boundless, Jesus' compassion extends to every aspect of daily life, offering comfort and peace. Even in the smallest struggles, know that I am there, sharing each burden. 5. Strength through his compassion. How Jesus' love brings strength and comfort. Let my compassion be your strength in times of weakness. Jesus' compassion provides not only relief, but also strength to endure, with my love by your side. No sorrow is too great to bear. 6. Conclusion. A call to entrust Soros Sankarajan to place trust in his compassion. My beloved children, trust that I am with you, ready to share your burdens. Final call for the followers to place their sorrows and worries into his care. As you trust in my compassion, you will find true peace and relief. 5. Assurance of help. My help will come. My help will come when you least expect it, but always at the right time. Explain that sometimes the solution will come in unexpected ways, but trust is key. 1. Introduction to assurance of help. Encouraging faith in divine timing. My children, know that I see every challenge you face, every burden you carry. Assure followers that Jesus is always aware of their needs and hardships, even when it seems like there is no solution. Remember that I am always watching over you. 2. The promise of timely help. Jesus' assurance that help will arrive. My help will come when you least expect it, but always at the right time. Emphasize that Jesus' help may not arrive immediately, but it will come at the perfect moment. Trust in my timing, for I see beyond what you can see. 3. Unexpected ways of deliverance. How help can appear. Sometimes, my help will come in ways you might not recognize at first. Explain that solutions may appear in forms that followers do not initially understand, but they should keep their hearts open. Trust that each unexpected solution is part of my plan to care for you. 4. Trust in the Father's presence. Reminding that the Father is always close. Know that my Father is always by your side, ensuring that you never face anything alone. Reaffirm the constant presence of God, even in the darkest times. In moments of silence or waiting, remember that you are not abandoned. 5. Encouragement to trust in the unknown. Jesus encourages faith in the unseen path. When the path seems unclear, place your trust in me, for I am guiding you even through the unknown. Jesus urges his followers to have faith even when the future feels uncertain. My children, do not fear the unknown, for I am with you in every step. 6. Conclusion. A call to surrender worries. Final call to entrust all burdens to Jesus. Bring every worry, every doubt to me, and I will lighten your heart. End with a reminder that Jesus' promise of help is steadfast and unwavering. Trust in me, my beloved children, and know that relief is on the way. 6. Encouragement to keep faith. Hold firm to faith. Even when you feel overwhelmed, remember my promise. I am with you always. Encourage continuous prayer, faith, and patience in his timing. 1. Opening. A call to steadfast faith. Introduction to maintaining faith. My children, in moments of distress, hold tightly to my promise. I am with you always. Emphasize the importance of unwavering faith, especially during hardships. Even when you feel overwhelmed, remember my constant presence beside you. 2. Jesus' promise of unwavering support. Treasuring that he will never abandon. I see every tear, hear every prayer, and feel every worrying in your heart. Reinforce that Jesus is always aware of each person's struggles. Even in silent moments, trust that my support is unchanging, just as my love for you is eternal. 3. The power of consistent prayer. Encouraging a daily practice of prayer. Pray continuously, my children, for in each prayer you draw closer to me. Stress the importance of prayer as a means of connecting and receiving strength. Prayer is the bridge that brings my peace to your heart. 4. Embracing patience in his timing. Learning to trust in divine timing. Do not grow weary, my children. Every moment has a purpose, and every delay has a reason. Encourage patience and understanding that delays can lead to growth. Believe that my timing is perfect, even when it seems difficult. 5. Assurance of his constant presence. Affirming that Jesus is near. Know that I am with you every step, even in silence. You are never alone. Remind followers that Jesus' presence is constant, offering peace and comfort. My children, when the world feels heavy, lean on me. 6. Final encouragement to hold faith. Closing words of encouragement. My beloved children, do not lose heart. Hold firm to your faith, for my help is always near. Jesus concludes by urging his followers to remain steadfast in their trust, knowing that his support is unwavering. Your troubles will be resolved, for my Father and I are with you, always. 7. Closing blessing. Final words of blessing. May my peace fill your hearts as you release your troubles to me. Conclude with words of love, comfort, and reassurance. 1. Opening of blessing. Final words of comfort and blessing. My children, as you bring all your troubles to me, know that my peace is ready to fill every corner of your hearts. Express that each child who releases their worries will receive peace and guidance directly from him. 2. Assurance of ongoing support. Promise of constant presence and support. The Father and I are with you, my beloved children, supporting you through every trial and comforting you in every sorrow. Reinforce that his support is unwavering and his presence is constant, regardless of the hardships faced. 3. Invoking peace and rest. Bestowing peace upon the soul. May my peace fill your hearts as you release your troubles to me. Let your hearts be light and free from worrying. Encourage listeners to find rest in his presence, trusting that Jesus is taking on their burdens as they place faith in him. 4. Concluding words of love and reassurance. Final expression of love and care. You are never alone. Dear children, the Father and I are always with you, ensuring that no challenge is too great, no sorrow too deep, and with loving words, letting them feel surrounded by his compassion and care at all times. Remember, my children, all your troubles will be resolved. Let go of worrying and trust in my everlasting care.